Time for a haircut. And you know what the young kids do when they get a haircut. It's Rob and Lizz, his morning crew on his radio. Same with Jackson. He's 6 years old. Only when it's time for a haircut, he has a epic meltdown, according to Mom.
He does. And I remember taking my kids when they were toddlers, and, you know, the sound of the clippers can be a little scary. I mean, you don't know. It sounds like a weed eater coming at your head. And so for Jackson, he just absolutely lost it.
In comes Ree the barber, and she is good. She had him on the chair and then off the chair and running from one side of the barber shop to the other side of the barber shop. When they stop, she's able to get a zoop in and then goes and runs the other side of the barber shop. Zoop. Actually took all the anxiety out of this little guy and got a great haircut.
Right. And he was wearing like a Super Mario t-shirt. And what I love about this also is that she paid attention to that and she used it to make a connection. Because she said, look, Jackson, you have to protect Mario. And so then he was like, ding, I got you. Okay, we're going to do that. And so that was part of the whole thing that she put together to make him more at ease with what
run
she
back
was doing.
And forth throughout the barbershop and do that. Ree is a superstar.
I think so too. You know, you've got to kind of read the room, see what's happening to get through certain situations, and she seems to be an expert at doing this.
I think I'm going to ask the lady who cuts my hair at the clip place to have me run back and forth.
You know what? Please get video.
Rob and Lizz,
his morning crew.
I don't know if you're in maternity shoots. I mean, Ninja, I overheard her talking a little bit earlier this morning, and you think you wouldn't do these?
No, not a fan.
Not a fan?
Not
Why?
a fan.
Why?
I just think they look so awkward. Like, no offense if you know.
You're into
you
that.
ladies.
If that's your thing,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, you're right.
But
you're
you
just
personally.
not.
Right.
You just don't see sticking out a baby belly or baby bump is like all that.
In the middle of a sunflower field.
No.
No. Neither was this one guy's wife. And I don't know if he surprised her with, hey, look what I got for you. I paid for a maternity shoot. And she's like, no.
I don't want any part of that.
I'm not doing that. So you know what he did? He stood in for his wife.
He stood in. Wait a minute. You're saying he got somebody else, a pregnant lady, to stand in for his wife?
No, he stood in for his wife. He has a flowery wreath on his head.
Oh, my.
He has, because he's got the perfect dad bod, he put on his baby bump flowers and a ring and a wreath kind of thing that was painted on his belly.
Oh, my goodness. I see the picture.
Yeah.
There's a name of the baby on the belly, too.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Noella
but the
or
name
Sutton,
is there.
something like that, yeah.
And so he's out in the flowery field posing.
He's doing like yoga poses.
He's doing some yoga. He's holding his belly.
He's got the heart hands over the belly button.
Yeah.
Ew. Sorry.
What do you mean, ew? It's a beautiful moment. And he's also posing on a tree.
Oh, my dad used to make me do that, pose with a tree. Do you ever see kids doing that?
Yeah.
People do it. Why? What's the deal with the tree? I don't understand.
So it's Martin Welch who's the photographer, and he posted it so all could see.
He hired a professional photographer to do this.
Had it paid for. His wife said no. He said yes.
All right, Ninja. So your future husband is
your
going to have to
fiancé can do this when it's time years down the road.
Yeah.
Okay, get him on the phone. We need to find out if he's going to do it or not.
Rob and Lizz,
his morning crew.
I understand Liz has found a prime spot of realty for you that you might want to look into.
I think you might want to look into it. Now, it's a little bit of a commute from here, but...
If it's worth it, the commute. I mean,
if you find the place that you want, then absolutely it's worth it.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Well, would you do it though? Listen, White. Peel Island, which is in the northwest part of England's coast.
Okay, I think Liz does not know what a commute is.
Well, you're gonna have to take a boat or a plane or something to get here, but and it might take a little while. But this is an entire island that they want you to be the proprietor of, and the good thing is you don't really have to buy it. Sort of, you buy into it. They want you to take care of the island. They want you to take care of the restaurant that is there, and they want you to make a commitment for at least a year.
So wait a minute. So that is the job.
That is the job.
There is no commute.
But it's a lease as well. It's it's a whole thing. You're leasing it, but you're also taking on a job of running this restaurant.
You getting paid?
Through the restaurant itself. Whatever the restaurant brings in, you're going to get that money.
Is it enough to lease this island?
Maybe, possibly. But it's a whole thing because you get this island, you get this restaurant. It has sort of a castle there. It's an English castle that is it's connected to the restaurant.
Do you live in the castle?
You do.
Oh,
yeah. Believe me, you have to live there. You have to, hire your people. Like you're in management. You're the owner of this thing.
But you pay to live there.
Yeah, you put in your application. You pay. But you
what
get
kind
money
of
back.
Deal is this? This don't sound like a deal to me.
Hold up. At the end of it, they are going. Well, at the end of when you are chosen for this job, they crown you king.
Okay, then what?
You get to be king.
Then what? Do you get money for this?
You get money from
You still
the
have
restaurant.
to pay to live there?
I think you do.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Chelsea has a very interesting job. She is an heirloom detective. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio, and she goes around to like shops, thrift stores, vendors, other sources to collect artifacts and heirlooms. And it's pretty interesting in what she finds.
Yeah, she heard that there was a flea market owner that had this very special letter that was from 1945 and found that it was a letter from a Holocaust survivor named Elsie. And she's like, I have got to go get this letter because I don't want somebody to just buy it. A lot of times when they'll buy heirlooms like this from the Holocaust and the survivors, some people will put it on like eBay and try to make, bank for it.
And the letter is really intriguing because it's from, you said Elsa, right?
Elsie, yeah.
Elsie. I didn't know how to pronounce her name. But it's to her sister, Carla, and she's informing Carla, listen, I survived the Holocaust. I am alive. And it's now 77 years later.
Wow. Yeah. And so what Chelsea did is she went to this flea market, she bought this letter, and then she went on a quest. She's finding who this letter belongs to. She was able to, through social media and some other ways, be able to track down the family. She got that letter back to them.
Good.
It's amazing that she did this. And she said when the family was contacted, Jill is one of the family members, and she said, I thought it was a scam. I didn't believe it because it's been so many years. And this was one of our favorite aunts in the world. And we know her stories, but to have this letter of survival and triumph and actually have it tangible, have it in our hands is just priceless.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know about you. If you're already planning maybe a spring break or a vacation this year, you might want to hear this.
What's that?
That is, you're getting into some things free this year.
What?
National parks.
For free?
Yeah.
I know about having to make some reservations. I didn't know they were free.
Yeah. There
free?
are. Yeah, there's like 4 different dates during the year that you can get into national parks free. Then
I didn't know that. I do know you have to make some reservations for some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, like reservations and timed entry tickets. And what they're saying is that they're trying to cut off traffic, and the landscape is pretty fragile, so they're only allowing in a certain amount of people every single day. Glacier, the Arches, Zion National Park are a few of them, Rocky Mountain Park. So there's like 6 parks altogether, including Hawaii. If you're making your spring trip to Hawaii, enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
It's going to be a quick one.
I know. We want to see those pictures, too.
Yeah,
You're
so
going, wow.
It's really neat. So if you want to, with these timed entries, you have to get in your reservations pretty quick because they fill up really quick.
They do. There's some, is it the Great Smoky Mountains National Park? Is that what it is that has the Firefly thing every year that I've always tried to get a ticket
don't
for?
know.
You've not heard of the
No, I haven't.
I think it's also in Columbia. There's a couple of these Firefly events that just sell out. There's like a whole lottery system that they do with it to get your ticket.
Because in my backyard in the spring, a little bit, we see some fireflies, but not like what I saw when I was growing up in Florida. They seem to be everywhere in the evening.
Well, this
is cool.
This is when you go into the park, like everybody turns their lights off in their car, and it just lights up the whole.
I love that.
So I don't know firsthand what it's like, but I want to experience it.
That does sound really
That
neat.
needs a reservation.
Thankfully,
for sure.
that one is not one of the parks where you have to do the timed reservation thing, but yeah, that's great.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
When did you hear about this?
It's been several years ago, and I don't know. You know, my husband Joey and I love to watch fireflies in the backyard, and I saw this pop up that there. I don't know if it's a week or how long it is, but thousands, millions of fireflies are in the park at the same time. I don't know what it's called or anything about it other than that.
I like that because I want to find out about it.
Yeah.
Ty's here at 800-447-7234. What's up, Ty?
What y'all were just talking about is actually in Elkmont Campground. It's not all over the Smoky Mountains National Park with the fireflies. And if you look about almost a year ahead, which is how far out you can book those campsites, you can book the campsite and then just drive over and stay for the day and walk right back and see where those fireflies are. It is an amazing thing to experience, but it is in a very specific area of the park, not all over the park.
How many times have you been there?
4 or 5. We camp a good bit, so we've made that one an annual trip for a few years.
I love your family does that, gets out and camps like that.
Oh yeah, we do too. It's a great way, and the kids still remember trips from years ago and talk about it. So that's when we know that a true family impact is being made.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It's a face mask, and it has witch hazel in it. It has seaweed in it. It's supposed to be really good for your face, and it's an Oscar Mayer bologna face mask.
Wait, it's a what?
It's an Oscar Mayer bologna face mask.
My baloney has a first name.
What?
It's
O-S-C-A-R.
We're
My baloney has a second
we're
name.
putting this on our face?
yeah.
This is a beauty thing?
Yeah.
Putting bologna on your face?
Yeah, it's there's a beauty company that I don't know why they did it because it's not GNA. It's not.
That was
Oh,
good.
that was great.
That was good.
It's not actual bologna, so don't try to eat this. Okay, but and the thing is, they're on back order on Amazon. I was able to get one, but I want you and Jake, our video producer, to do these face masks because the rest of us, the girls in the room, have makeup on already. So I wasn't able.
Really?
Yeah.
Caitlin, do you have makeup on?
She's laughing.
She does not.
She does.
She can have.
Yes, she
no,
has mascara.
she does not.
She has mascara on.
She can have one of these.
No. You
Ninja?
and Jake.
Ninja?
Ninja has makeup on. She's just not saying anything. She's not
come
gonna say-
on.
But-
Come
okay,
on.
So there's the one. Who wants the one? Okay. Because
I don't care what you give me.
Since I couldn't find, I couldn't find another of the Oscar Mayer bologna one. I just used chopped ham that I had in my refrigerator. So that one's for the right eye. That piece of lunch meat is for the left eye.
All right.
And then this one is for your mouth. And I've cut
what?
I've cut areas.
So I'm slapping 3
Yes.
pieces of bologna on my face.
That's chopped ham. Because I also
All right.
could not find bologna.
She put holes in these things.
Well, you have to
lunch
be able
meat.
to see through. Okay, so
One.
okay. Well, you've got the eye straight down. Turn it.
What?
Turn it. It's in the shape of an eye, so put the shape
What?
of the eye over your eye.
So, but 3 pieces? They're not going to stay
and
on.
See, but Jake has 3 pieces as well.
What? I don't. See, they don't stay on. Come on.
You know what? I should have brought toothpicks.
Toothpicks
That's
to
how you-
stick in my skin?
Well, that's how you keep lunch meat together. Okay, there you go. And then Jake is putting his actual one on. So I don't know. Witch hazel, it's really good for your skin. Rob, I think
smell this all day.
Right,
I
it's-
want you to know.
it's the most disgusting. Okay, look. Okay, so Rob has his.
I can't keep it on.
Just hold it. But you're supposed to keep it on for 15 minutes.
What?
15 minutes. You have to.
You have cheese and bread.
I know, right?
We get a little mustard. How's yours, Jake?
You know what? What I think is awesome is if this works.
I got to keep my head up just to keep it on. What? So, Jake,
Yes.
Do you have
Tell
yours
me.
on?
Yes.
and
I feel like Hannibal Lecter.
No.
that's
No.
oh no,
No. Oh my goodness, that is awful. That's.
Their skin's
Okay.
looking better already.
I know. You're so bright.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I can't get that smell off my face.
It's awful.
See, Liz has given Jake, our producer, and myself baloney to put on our face because evidently there's some thing in there to help your skin. Jake, I'm curious, what about the smell for you?
I like it. I think I smell pretty good.
And so it doesn't smell like bologna.
Oh, no. No, it does not.
It just looked like bologna. It's an Oscar Mayer face mask.
I don't think my dogs are going to leave me alone when I get home. They're going to smell all this meat on my face.
They probably won't, but there's so many beauty
I
treatments.
slathered Perel all over my face.
You did.
Yeah, I want the smell off
but
me. It's horrible.
That's gonna dry your face out. But I brought in a couple of other beauty
Oh,
treatments
come
that I
on,
can do
no.
for you.
No.
So this
Oh.
snowman one is hydrating. So after you put all that on you, but then I also have different gels and mixtures that I
What?
can
I mean,
paint on your face, and it will hydrate because you can't put hand sanitizer on your face.
hey, it smells better than the...
It might smell better.
So
but-
Jennifer's here at 800-447-7234. What's up, Jennifer?
It's a green tea facial.
a green tea facial. What are the benefits?
An antioxidant. It helps with like the redness in the skin and from UV rays, like kind of tightens pores and everything. But I got started into it because I easily break out and stuff, and it helps a lot.
You put the tea bags on your face?
Well, you can, or you can make it into add it into like a facial mask.
So this is like a homemade remedy.
I mean, you can find some versions of it, but I prefer to make my own so I know what ingredients are in it, so I don't break out anything.
You know what? I would rather have that than bologna on my face.
That's what I was laughing about was at least I had a drink to go with your bologna.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Soon as Liz said what the colors are for the Super Bowl teams this week, or next weekend, we started getting some open mics through the My HISRadio app. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
The Bengals are orange and brown, and I think the Rams are purple and gold.
Okay, this is our app, the My HISRadio app. There's an open mic where you could record a comment. Here's what's coming in off of Liz's colors.
Come on. The Bengals are orange and black.
The Bengals are orange and black, and the Rams are yellow and blue.
Okay, did you catch that?
Yeah, he said yellow and blue? Is that what he said? Okay. I was close. I said purple and gold. Is that not close?
Close, she says. Close. Here's another open mic for the My HISRadio app.
Hi, this is Loretta. Cincinnati's colors are black, orange, and white. And for Super Bowl party, you should serve Cincinnati chili. If you don't know what it is, Google it. Have a great day.
Dude.
What is... I'm originally from Ohio. I've never heard of Cincinnati chili. What in the
She
world?
says she's originally from Ohio. How far are you removed? You moved when you were a baby.
5 weeks old.
5 weeks old. I'm originally from Ohio.
But
I've never heard of this. That's because she's been in the South
You sound like
ever
my husband.
since. Come on. What is that about? It's some kind of meat sauce, and then you can top it with like spaghetti and hot dogs.
What?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I get hot
There's
dog chili,
Mediterranean spiced meat in it, too. See, Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet's in this thing.
but- Oh, I don't think. I don't think that's what that is.
This is in the Smithsonian. No kidding.
The chili?
Yeah, because it was from immigrants back in
Okay,
the,
okay, I get that.
like in the 20s. And so, around 2013,
Okay.
it went to the Smithsonian.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Seriously.
So
yeah.
it's more of a topping than, as I think of chili, you put some cornbread in it and you hunker down in front of a
there's
fire.
the Mediterranean meat sauce, so it's a part of your diet.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Have you ever thought you had a midlife crisis? Of course, if you're between the ages, I think it's 40 and 60. Do you ever have a midlife crisis? 800-447-7234. It says radio.
Not me. I'm not into midlife crises.
You don't think you've ever?
I don't know.
Like you struggled with
No.
anything?
No, not at all. But I was reading that for some who go through this, skateboard.
Okay.
Skateboard.
That's
Skateboarding is helping. Gen Xers are going through these battles as well, so they're saying skateboarding is helping out.
I wonder why? Because you're engaging physically and mentally?
Yeah. You do have to
Okay.
think. You've got a balance on that thing.
You absolutely have to think if you're on a skateboard. I haven't been on a skateboard in years, but I remember, and you use a lot of your core as well. So you're really engaging everything.
So they say it helps out.
Huh.
So if you're feeling like I need a change, skateboard.
But if you're of a certain age, you might want to be extra careful.
Hit the half pipe. You know?
No, don't hit the half. Is it pipe or pike?
You tell me.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not a skateboarder. I don't know. Okay.
So try it. Skateboarding, half pike.
Wrap
and
yourself
then-
in bubble wrap, please, though, first.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Have you ever thought you had a midlife crisis? Of course, if you're between the ages, I think it's 40 and 60. Do you ever have a midlife crisis? 800-447-7234. It says radio.
Not me. I'm not into midlife crises.
You don't think you've ever?
I don't know.
Like you struggled with
No.
anything?
No, not at all. But I was reading that for some who go through this, skateboard.
Okay.
Skateboard.
That's
Skateboarding is helping. Gen Xers are going through these battles as well, so they're saying skateboarding is helping out.
I wonder why? Because you're engaging physically and mentally?
Yeah. You do have to
Okay.
think. You've got a balance on that thing.
You absolutely have to think if you're on a skateboard. I haven't been on a skateboard in years, but I remember, and you use a lot of your core as well. So you're really engaging everything.
So they say it helps out.
Huh.
So if you're feeling like I need a change, skateboard.
But if you're of a certain age, you might want to be extra careful.
Hit the half pipe. You know?
No, don't hit the half. Is it pipe or pike?
You tell me.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not a skateboarder. I don't know. Okay.
So try it. Skateboarding, half pike.
Wrap
and
yourself
then-
in bubble wrap, please.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Goldie was having so many problems just trying to eat. She could not eat like normal. She was having some problems with her teeth.
Oh, I hate that.
I do too. And
Go
I mean,
to the dentist.
well,
That'll
and that's
help.
the thing. She had never been to the dentist before.
Really?
Not for a cleaning, not for a cavity checkup, nothing.
Well, I guess if the family can't afford it and doesn't have insurance, I get it.
Sort of. She had a hard time getting transportation there as well. She's a puffer fish, a porcupine puffer fish.
You being for real?
I am being for absolute real. So I didn't know.
Isn't this like from like Dora or something like that?
Yeah, Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of fish.
There's a puffer fish, yes, that when they get excited or nervous, they puff up, and
Yeah.
that actually happens, I guess, for real. But Goldie, they have these like choppers that continuously grow their whole life. Like our teeth stop growing, right?
Okay.
Okay, pufferfish, their teeth continue to grow, and so hers were so long, it was making it difficult, to eat.
Is this in somebody's tank?
It is at an aquarium, and so they brought her in to the dentist. They gave her some sedatives, and so
Like a vet.
like a vet, but a dentist that could work on her teeth. And they salt them down. They shave them down so she can
Really?
eat.
This is a thing?
This is a thing. I
had no idea.
I had no idea. I know that pufferfish can be fairly dangerous, but I thought it was from like the spikes on them. I didn't know that
Their teeth?
they had teeth.
Yeah, well, they got to eat.
Oh, I know, but I guess in my head they lived on seaweed and things like that. And they
So you
didn't
don't need
necessarily-
teeth to
No, you
eat
just-
seaweed?
Yeah, swallow it down.